Well, guys, it is day 8 of making our own TD game. So, lots of work has been done in the game. As you guys know, we got the operators and towers pretty much working with animations, working as well. As you guys can see, boom, we got an attack animation. Plus, on top of that, we even have ourselves a nice little idle animation. So, very cool stuff going on with that. But today, we're going to be focusing on our bases. So, we got the enemy base and our base. Our base is the important one because we got to set up a system so that if enemies actually get to our base and damage it, well, we know they're damaging it. There's UI showing that it's being damaged, and that could actually end like the game and kill us. So lots of stuff to do today. We're gonna focus up on this base health. So let's get to it. All right, guys. So real quick here before we jump into it. NOOB code told us we have to go back basically in our animations, a little local script here and fix a couple things. And now I actually used AI in the last episode or two, and I had my own thing. So I had to just kind of go back and redo like this whole entire local function here. That's fine and all. We got it working. Everything's good now. So we're chilling. And I believe it was something to do with this playing track basically. What would happen would, if you spammed your animations, it would end up like leading to an error. But now basically we're just going to be reusing the same animation instead of like recalling it like 300 different times. So that's the difference. That's what you have to know. Just if you guys were following along with my code, like I said throughout the series, this is what you got to do. But once again, we're here for the journey. I wouldn't really recommend following along with what I'm doing because I don't know what I'm doing. We're learning as I go too. But anyways, let's just test this out, make sure it works real fast here. It should, we changed a couple things, so maybe it won't, but hopefully it does. Let's go ahead and see. Are we attacking? It looks like we are, and there's no errors or anything like that. So yeah, we're chilling, guys. We're chilling. We got everything working good now. I don't know why. I feel like I know we don't have a targeting system quite yet, but I swear these gunner guys, we just don't want to target these guys. There we go. Like, it's just like we always aim for the back, but there we go. We got him. But I don't know. That's just weird, guys. That's just weird. We'll figure that out once we add a targeting system mode, but we don't have that right now. So right now our focus, though, is to figure out the bases now that the animations are good. So let's get working on these bases. All right, my friends. So we set up a new module script, which I don't know if I showed yet, but anyways, here that is right here, my friends. We got this all set up. So basically what we're doing is we're setting up the actual health system so that we can see like if we are damaged, then like the GUI will update and it'll decrease like the max health is the max, which will, obviously be probably like 500, which I think is most games. We can always configure that depending on what map we're playing on. But anyways, we have the max health and the current health, which is what you currently have. So of course, at the start of every game, you have 500 and you'll lose it over time if you get damaged, which we're connecting this to the main script in general here. We just added this to the top, the base here, local base equals require script.base. And then now we are setting it up so that our base, once again, has 500 health. We could change that probably, depending on what map we're playing on. That's probably going to get a little bit more complicated. Right now, we only have one map, so we don't have to worry about that. Let's just start simple. That's what we got to do as a beginner here. And then now we're going to test to see after 2 seconds, we should take, some damage. So hopefully I set that all up right. Let's go into the game and see what happens. I actually just had a little bit of an error while testing it, but that was because I had not capitalized this B right here, but now I did. So let's go try it, see what happens after 2 seconds. Maybe this will take some damage, maybe it won't. Nothing's happening yet, and it looks like it bugged out. So infinite yield possible on this right here, base. I'm not sure what we did wrong quite yet, but we're gonna have to go through here and take a look because I have no idea, my friends. I have no idea. So what did we do wrong? Maybe this should be a lowercase b. I don't know, but let's try it out. Who knows, right? Let's see if that fixes our problem. If it does, great. If it doesn't, well, not so great. But let's throw down our unit, and we're still getting some issues. So we're going to go take a look in the video, go back, go forward, check out AI. We'll see what we can do. But anyways, hey, this is the GUI. We got that all set up, so that's good. But yeah, we're having some issues now, so let's go figure this out, boys. Here we go. All right, guys, so I actually never ended up changing anything. I figured out how to make it work without doing anything like with the code. I just basically moved the base from, I think I had it inside of maybe floor items to just like outside of that. Like it's just under the map now. So it's in workspace, map, and then now the base is just here. So now that all works, which is good. And if we go to play the game, you guys will see after 2 seconds, boom, we just took 50 damage. Obviously, they're not going to take damage when these guys get to the end yet. That's what we're probably going to be working on next. Hopefully, NOOB code here will teach us that. Let's find out and see what we can get done next. Alrighty, guys, so now that we have all of our like UI stuff set up here, right, and we get like the health like actually working and it'll pop up and whatnot, like that's good. But now we actually just set something up that's even better. So check this out, my friends. Basically, first of all, we have the stuff automatically update as soon as the game starts. Now, you're not initially going to take 50 damage every time. I'm going to get rid of that, but that's just in there because I forgot about it. But anyways, the enemies are on the track now, right? But when they get to the end, before, they weren't doing any damage. But now, depending on how much health that each of them has, and once again, that is all stuff that will, in fact, be like, you know, balanced as we go on with the game. And if anyone wants to help with balancing, you know, let me know. That's going to be a big part of the game probably down the road. But for right now, as soon as they hit the base, they should do damage, guys. So check this out. Boom, 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 and boom. There we go. Now, the only thing I could think of that might make that a little teeny tiny bit better is actually just slightly moving that to like there. Okay, let's just try that one more time real quick, because like before, I mean, that's fine. They just died, like they got like removed like right here, but I kind of want them to hit the base, you know what I'm saying? So let's just see if they hit the base. And also that thing, yeah, I was gonna say these telephone or light poles are stuff that could still be knocked over. So I just got to go into this model and just like anchor everything. That's not too big of a deal. But anyways, we got these guys coming our way here. I still really got to get these militia guys some hats. Yo, Pretzel, if you're watching this video, bro, get a hat or a helmet or something on these militia dudes, because right now they are looking a little teeny tiny bit goofy. But hey, anyways, check that out. That's looking a little bit better. Plus, it's damaging the base, as you guys can see. Absolutely destroyed us. All right, but that's good. That's all working. That's all good. That's all good stuff right there. We got a few minutes left in NOOB video. I'm not sure what we're doing next, but there's more to the episode, so let's finish our episode and let's make this work correctly. Here we go. Well, guys, we're coming up to an end on this video. Kind of a quick episode today, I'm not gonna lie. Not too many issues with this GUI for the base, setting the base up. Honestly, went kind of well for us, but regardless, in our main script here, this is like the last thing that we had to do from NOOB's video. Basically, we just moved over a couple of these variables and we're good. I mean, we're pretty much all chilling here. We got a couple, like, pretty much all this stuff is new except for, like, these 4 things right here in the middle. But other than that, I think we added another very important thing down here at the bottom, which was to do with the repeating of the waves. Like, obviously, if the game keeps going on, it's just never going to stop. But we added, if the game over is true, then we break the whole entire like for loop here. Now in his video, he's showing a lot of stuff. That's because he set up like specific spawn methods for each entire wave. We just have like basically the same thing for the first 4, and the 5th wave is a little bit different. In the future, we will add very complicated, sophisticated wave setups. But for right now, who cares? We got it working. That's all good. And we can go ahead and test it. Hopefully we have it working. Just kidding. I already know it's working because I already tested it. But we're going to test it here again so you guys could see what's going on. But let's go ahead and take a look at this. So I'm just going to make it full screen so you guys can see it basically. But anyways, we could throw down an operator just for, why not? But this operator, he's going to be like one of the stutter guys. Surely he's not going to be too good. Obviously, we could, like I said, balance it in the future. Right now, their health is a little OP. That's not fair right now. But right now, our main thing here is going to see if this says if the base is destroyed or not. And let's see. And boom, base destroyed. That means the game's over. Nothing should spawn. And game over. Actually, it says down here, so nothing's going to spawn. So you see wave 1 starting, and then the clicking is obviously us doing that, and then pressing our guide down. But anyways, the game over fired, so that means the game's over. There are not going to be any more waves. That's it. Now, obviously, what do we need to do now? Well, in the next video, next day tomorrow, day 9, we're probably, I actually didn't look ahead to see what the next episode's all about, but I mean, I would assume we have to like, we need an end game screen or something like that. I don't know if that's what we're doing tomorrow, but, we need like to say like, hey, you guys lost, but you still earn this amount of coins or, whatever. Something like that is probably what we're going to do to a little follow-up episode on this. I don't know yet. It could be something entirely different, so don't hold me to that, but we're excited to do it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully you're sticking tuned, with this, you're staying tuned with this series. It's a fun series, and I truly hope you guys are excited for this game, because I like tower defense games, but I can't believe there's no World War II tower defense game. We're going to make it, because I don't know about you guys, but I like history, and history, we're going to have a good amount of like towers, units, battles, maps, all that good stuff for this game. So I'm excited to bring it to you guys here from the one and only. All right, so hopefully you guys, if you're not, subscribed already, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and most importantly, turn those notification bells on and to all so you guys don't miss out on any notifications, any videos in the future, or streams or stuff like that. With that being said, though, guys, that's gonna wrap it up for day number 8 here. I'll see you guys on day number 9. Adios.